All right, let me make sure we're alive before I do anything crazy. All right, there we go.
Imagine being able to build an app with your name on it, just by thinking about it. Meet Base 44.
Hey guys, so I've been talking for the last 2 or 3 minutes, and I thought I was live, and then I looked up my screen, it's not live. It's crazy. Good morning, everyone. Let me do this all again. It's funny, you guys are talking in the chat. I'm thinking everybody's listening. So I'll say again, good morning, Dave P. Good morning, Vance. Good morning, Bill. Good morning, Rick. Glad you're feeling better and hope you're on the mend. I'm still not 100% myself, but I'm working on it. Vicky, of course. We got Vance. Dad, good to see you, Dad. And Dave P, Vicky. All right, I think we're all here. All right, let's talk about a couple of things really quickly. What we're going to do today is we're going to kind of remind you what we did yesterday of using the pentatonic scales to create awesome melodies that you'll be able to do yourself. And I like for you guys to make up music, right? In the end, what's most important is the music we create should feel good to us, right? It doesn't matter how many other people like it. And I just want you guys to create music. So like when I teach you this B minor pentatonic and this 4-note pattern, that's a place to make melodies. I could put a B over that. Right, I'm just ordering it in different ways. And the great thing about music and these patterns is that even this one 4-note pattern of the B minor pentatonic, if I'm in the key of D, I could use different bass notes, but the same pattern. All right, what do you guys think about that simple concept? If you like the idea, put a 4 in the chat, because in this case, I took a 4-note grouping. Now, I did do a couple of melody notes from D major, but I was thinking like one little simple pattern here. And if you were doing a jazz context, that's more of like a calming, relaxing, sitting by the river melody, which a calming stream. Which I like that kind of music as well. But I could use, if I was doing a standard, I'm not going to play one now for copyright strikes, but you get the idea. So all these notes are going to work. All those notes come from right there. All right, now, the melody that I did yesterday, I was saying, here's the B minor pentatonic, and I want you guys to wear that out. Like, notice that it's one F sharp, one black note, F sharp, minor pentatonic right there, and that's great. Another thing that's really important is that if you have those 5-note melodies, a pentatonic scale, you have a 5-note scale that's going to sound, every note's going to sound good over every bass note. I could go. So you see what I did there? Even here, 5-note pentatonic. All right, now, what do you guys, did you put 4s in the chat? Put the number 4, because what I'm showing you here is a 4-note grouping of pentatonic. I actually did a 5. You can put a 5 in the chat. But notice how simple that is, right? Thinking of the pentatonic scale, and in addition to going up and practicing 4-note cells, like if you did the next one, you have this inversion, and you go up here, that's a great one. 1, 2, 3, 5 of the major scale. And you could do the same thing. Yeah, put those two together. I could go. And even Rick, even that 2-note change, or the instead of just going, I went. Okay. All right. Now I don't know if is everybody still here? Y'all haven't put your 4s in the chat. Maybe I'm just behind. All right. So the next thing we're going to do is I'm going to go over a little bit of what I did yesterday, which is really important. Is this was the melody of the day. It was like this. And I am recording this today. So another important thing related to this is we talked yesterday about the idea if you're in the key of D and you have the D major pentatonic, that sounds great. But you can also use your F sharp minor pentatonic scale. Doesn't that sound nice if I go? It keeps cutting in and out. Okay, that explains it. So watch this. So even that gives me automatically for D major, that gives me a D major with my major 7 right there. Isn't that a beautiful sound right there? Yeah, I don't know what's up with the stream. Should I restart it or just roll with it? I'll let you guys put it in the chat. In the meantime, I'm going to keep going over some important concepts. So far this morning, we talked about the B minor 5-note pattern here. And then the other thing we talked about is this idea of the F sharp minor pentatonic. Okay, really important. And then I'm going to put that together with my melody where I go. Actually, I want to do it maybe down here. That's my main melody. Even go down. So you do that for a while, and then we had a couple of other really important things, and I want to talk about this. We have this idea of to change it up just a little bit, and we do this. Actually, and all I'm doing here is I'm thinking like B minor, but I'm doing, those are thirds, right? Thirds to fourths. It's nice to do a mix of all right, Rick says just keep rolling with the bad stream. Good to see you, Jeffrey. So here's a quick tip that hopefully you guys can see this. So it would sound great if I just did this B minor and I went. But it's really cool when you go. Because I'm getting harmony in there. Right there, there's D major chord. I could go. Or I could go. Isn't it nice the way those harmonies kind of come alive when you do that? Let's do it over G major. I could go like this. Now listen. If I walk it up, now listen to this. Sorry about the coughing. Hey, this is really important. There's a song out there, and somebody put this in the chat. Merry Christmas, Mr. Lawrence. Okay, everybody put that. It's really important. So let me see what Dad says. Let me see what Dad says real quick. It's probably going to tell me in my stream. Oh, Dad's internet is down, so he's on cell data. That's why T-Man's not. I was wondering why T-Man was not super at the top and why he's not that active. Cell data. All right, guys, this is important. So, Merry Christmas, Mr. Lawrence is one of my favorite songs. Like, what a beautiful song. Does anybody know that song? Put it in the chat. Merry Christmas, Mr. Lawrence. And then after this stream, go listen to it. One of the most beautiful melodies out there. And here's what I want you to know is that as I was improvising yesterday and I was doing some creating some little ideas for the recording I'm going to do today, is I noticed that I was hinting around at some of these ideas like this. And then it hit me that that's sort of that style that comes from that specific song. And that's the cool thing is you'll start to notice that you'll do something and you'll create something and you'll be like, man, where did I learn that? And then it'll come to you like, oh, I was influenced by this or that. So I want to tell you guys to go listen to Merry Christmas, Mr. Lawrence. Somebody put that in the chat. I know the stream is a little bit crazy right now. But here's what I did. This part right here where I went, that's B minor, right? B7 with the 9 there, and then that wants to lead beautifully into this. And even that's a beautiful representation of what I picked up from that particular song. And you just listen to things and you're like, why do I love that so much? Because I love that song so much. See, I could just keep doing that. Right there, listen to that. I could go to E7 there. I could go. right, which one do you guys like? Do you like the starting off on the fourths first where I go? Or do you like straight on it? Here's the first way with the fourths. Just put a 1. Sorry. Or do you like right on it, number 2? But let me go back to here. Now listen. Okay, the only other thing that we're adding to this, so we have this idea of, we had this as section 1, this is the main melody. You guys like going straight on it? Okay. Oh, you say... Yeah, one is a little bit dissonant, but I like that, don't I, Rick? All right, so watch this. So I love this right here. Sorry. I also like this for E7. Here's the other thing that we have to add, okay? And this is an important tip. This will be the last tip that we talk about today for this song, is this idea of, let me see what time, 8:28, we have about 7 or 8 minutes, so everybody hang in there. This idea of, listen to this. So just like we had this melody from yesterday, notice that's a D major triad, but I'm doing a half-step approach, and then right here, right? Same thing that I'm doing here. So D major notes, right? And here's the tip. If I'm on G major, the major 7 is going to sound great. And now if that's a sharp 4, which just for fun, excuse me, remember that that's called the Lydian scale. Let's dig into this. Somebody write an L for Lydian. If you have a G major scale and you want a lift, a light lift, you do the sharp 4 of the major scale and you get that nice little lift of your major scale. Everybody put an L in the chat. That's not loser, that's lift. Now that's really nice because if I play this G major and I put the 7 on the top, so major 7 and Lydian, and back to B minor. Now it's like a B minor with a 9. That's the 5th of B minor. So when I tell you guys repetition is your friend, put an R in the chat. And the reason I want you to do that is because when you see this new course is coming out, I say it several times, repetition is your friend. And you guys hear me do these melodies where I'm like I played this. That's a melody. It works over the whole thing if I want. And that's the beauty in music. Melody is king and Vicky is queen. Another repetition. Excuse me. So even between notes, that's right, repetition is your friend. Even between patterns, you can change those rhythms up, and that's what I'm doing here. Sometimes I go, sometimes I go. How about this? Sorry. No. Here we go, Rick. I could play that for days and be happy. But then when you're done, you go back to this. Then I can put in. Take a sip of coffee here. What's up, Memphis? Uh-oh. Memphis is not getting audio. What about you guys? Okay, I want to leave you for this lesson with just a couple more things. We got about 2 or 3 minutes. As a review, we've been working on simple patterns and melodies lately, right? So as an exercise, what I would love for you guys to do is visit your 4-note patterns for minor pentatonic, okay? Okay, so, and this is actually 5-note pentatonic, right? Even over G, I go. Isn't that nice? Even over E minor. So that's in the 5-note pattern of B minor, but I can also break it up into 4-note cells. This sound right here. Okay, now because you guys have been very patient and because we're wrapping this up, I want to leave you with this simple loop one more time again. We're going to go jazz loop. I had said I was going to give you a little bit of ambient kind of sounds, which are great, and then I'm going to leave you with a couple of jazz things. The first one is this. This won't take long. For D minor, remember, you can go, and even this voicing is in the chorus because this is a simple but very nice thing. You have root, you have flat 7, you have minor third 5, and I want you to let this sink in. And somebody can write these formulas in the chat. 1, flat 7, flat 3, 5. So I could be in any key, right, and do the same thing. If I'm in C, I go 1, flat 7, flat 3, 5. If I'm on a B flat, 1, flat 7, flat 3, 5. And also, let me go back here because this, notice it's an F in second inversion. Very important. That's the first one we're going to do. Okay? The next thing we're going to go is, that's 2, here's 5. And this is like the bonus you get for being so awesome during the ambient section of today's lesson. Here we have 2, 5. And I want you guys to notice, Rick, is that I go down by half steps here. That's an F triad to your E triad. And that gives you a G13 flat 9 with the root flat 7. So the first chord is 1, flat 7, flat 3, 5. The second chord is 1, flat 7, 3, 13, flat 9. We're here, here, and then we have this. C major 9. It's the root of C, so 1, 3, 7, 9, 5. Yep. And write this one down because this can be played with a 10th, but it can also be played with just a simple 1, 3. And I like the sound of that close third. 1, 3, 7, 9, 5. And then the last one we're going to do is our A13, which is our root, flat 7, 3, 13, and flat 9. So you have this, half step, do you like the ambient feel? All right, guys, have you enjoyed today's lesson? I hope that I didn't go too far over today. It's 8:38. Rick, are you going to the gym today? I can't remember if after I came on this live from today, if I told you guys, because I went for a while telling you guys about the app we're developing, but maybe I did. Maybe I repeated that again. But I'm excited about the app. It's going to be really cool. And yes, I did sit down with a guy yesterday, and we were developing the app. He was doing all the developing, but it was amazing. And I was just saying, here's what I want, here's what I want. All right, Rick wrote them out. 1, 3, 7, 9, 5. Yeah, perfect. So we have this. Sorry, again. Major. Very simple thing. Get that formula down. 1, 3, 7, 9, 5. 1, 3, 7, 9, 5. 1, 3, 7, 9, 5. Isn't that awesome? All right, you have a minute to say goodbye to each other. Remember me telling you earlier in the lesson, if you want that little lift of the major scale, you do the sharp 4, which is Lydian. And I just did that here. I did all this fun stuff. And I did B flat. And instead of doing B flat major, I did a Lydian. I put a C triad. Yeah, and as we wind up, you guys say goodbye to each other. Yes, we're developing an app, and it's already in motion. I've recorded files, and today I have to create one more grouping of files, and it's basically, I mean, it's already visual, and it has the slider buttons, it has the levels, all these cool things, and so, man, I can't wait. It's awesome. It's awesome. All right, good to see you. Jeffrey, of course, thanks for heading up the like department. Hugh, good to see you. Hugh, the bookends of iMusicAcademy. Dave P, I'm really proud of you hanging out early. Dad, hope you get your internet back. And to all the other usual suspects, you guys are awesome. Have a great day, and I'll see you Thursday. That's right. Yeah, I hope you guys, hope you keep feeling better, Rick, and hopefully I'll keep feeling better. right, guys.